Good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, depending your time and when you will be coming across this very wonderful video. Today is the 13th day of August 2026. A very beautiful day here in United Kingdom. Very lovely day, I can tell you. I want to first of all appreciate our leader, Onyendu Mazinande Kano, Simon Eba, Dr. Ngozi Arabueze, the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. I want to appreciate every one of you because of what you do and what you are doing for Biafrans. Again, I want to appreciate my audience, my people, the people of the United States of Biafra. I want to assure you people that we are here to make sure that the right thing will be done. Biafra or nothing. That is where we stand. Under USB, we stand. We stand with no other people apart from United States of Biafra government.
Welcome you to another Obonga good news. Celebration is what awaits us at the end of the tunnel. Now, before they used to tell you there's light or there's always light at the end of the tunnel. No, now there is celebration at the end of the tunnel. What am I trying to say? Alexander Stub finally mellows down as he have accepted the condition the government of Biafra have given to them based on some MOUs, which is confidential. I will not make it public here. But the fact of the matter is that Alexander Stub have agreed to step down the case of Simon Ekpa. He have decided to do what? To backbite Nigerian government the same way he backbited Simon Ekpa in the first place. I will show you the complete clip. This our brother might give a different interpretation, that is his own. But the reason I'm bringing the video is always indicating I love the boldness in which he analyzes things. If you check on my left hand side here, we have an article being sent out here according to David Matsanga, because you people should understand that in this case, in this appeal case of Simon Ekpa and the one of Martin Namdekano coming up soon, it is this David Matsanga that will oversee everything, because he has been winning cases, international cases, not local, that made him to receive award on the 17th of July. Are you getting my point? So, what he posted some couple of hours ago is quite a little bit different from what this our brother is saying. Him gives assurance that Finland president, which is Alexander Stub, have already agreed to terms and conditions. That's the way he put it. You understand what I mean? But anyway, let me allow you to see this clip. Just watch it. And when you watch it, finish, we will come back here to discuss more on many issues that is benefiting us in this our Biafran struggle. So please watch.
I want to use this opportunity to call on Alexander Stub of Finland to stop this persecution of Simon Ekpa. To stop this case of Simon Ekpa is really embarrassing Finland. Alexander Stub, you are embarrassing Finland, to be honest. This case has proven to the world that even Finland are fraud. You people are fraud. But I won't put the whole blame on the whole Finland people. I will only attribute this message or send this message to Alexander Stub of Finland, the president of Finland. I may look small, but my platform is big. So Alexander Stub, the world is watching while you continue to embarrass your own country. Canadian court has labeled Nigeria a terrorist organization, most especially APC and PDP and other parties as a terrorist organization. Alexander Stub, you backstabbed Simon Ekpa because there was nothing Simon did not tell you about what is going on in Nigeria. But just because of our economic gain, you decide to hold brief for Nigeria by colluding with such a country that you, Alexander Stub, know kills their own citizens. A country that is terrorizing their own citizens in the same country. Tinubu and Shetima and other government officials are oppressing Nigerians. And then that is the country you are holding brief for. That is the country Alexander Stub, you listen to take away Simon Ekpa and jailed him for no reason. To me, this is conspiracy against Biafrans. This is conspiracy against the black race. You know that Simon Ekpa did not do anything wrong, but just because you want to, gain from our resources, that is why you took Simon Ekpa. And furthermore, taking Simon Ekpa, embarrassing your country called Finland. Now the case being brought to your court, the case that you, Alexander Stub, using jailing Prime Minister Simon is what they are untying. Nigeria has not been able to produce one substantial evidence. When I mean substantial, evidence that makes sense. Prime Minister Biafrans will open his defense, I think on Monday. I don't think, with what I heard yesterday, I don't think his defense will be opened this week. His defense will be from Monday. Why Finland continue to embarrass themselves? Alexander Stub, you must make sure, although the case is already in court, you must make sure that you do the right thing. Let Finland discontinue this case. Let Finland discontinue this case and allow Simon to go. It is not by force. It is not by force, Alexander Stub. It is not by force. My resources is what you are after. And then you label an innocent man a terrorist because of my own resources. Now when you label, excuse me guys, when you label Simon Ekpa a terrorist, and then Nigerians were clapping, the haters of Simon, the haters of freedom were clapping, they were happy. What has this, your gain, your economic gain, done for the citizens of Nigeria? Did it transform Nigeria? Did it make the lives of the innocent one and the poor ones better in Nigeria? No. The only people that their lives are better is Finland and Nigerian government. The citizens can suffer. Under the hands of Ahmed Gumi, under the hands of Sultan of Sokoto, the citizens can suffer because Alexander Stub is a Caucasian. Because Alexander Stub decided to do the wrong thing at the wrong time. That is why Simon is answering questions that ought not to be. Today, I'm wanting to call out Arise Television. Methodology. This time around, Ruben Abati and Rufai Oseni, where is your methodology in this game now? Bring up that your methodology. That Nnamdi Kanu was not getting it right. Oh, the way Nnamdi Kanu is going about it is not nice. Now we are in court in Latin Finland. Bring down your methodology. Let us see. None of you is speaking. None of you can give advice on what is going on and tell the public in Nigeria this is what is happening. Everybody turn their blind eyes because it's not in your own favor today as we speak. It's not in your own favor. Methodology. Oh, I don't like the approach. Bring your own approach now in Finland. None of you. You see, this is just waste of everybody's time. What is going on in that court is waste of Finland's time, waste of Nigeria have all the time anyway, but you are wasting Biafran's time from getting their country, start working at the very set goal. Finland is wasting everybody's time. Alexander Stub is wasting everybody's time. Discontinue this case. Discontinue it. The case is not going anywhere, Biafrans. Alexander Stub is embarrassing himself. The world is watching what is going on in Finland. You are just embarrassing yourself. With the evidences Nigeria is bringing. Nigeria has no evidence. The evidence is tweets that Prime Minister made. Tweets. That is the country you're listening to remove an innocent man. A man fighting for his freedom. A man defending Biafran land. A man that is making sure that Biafran land is protected. Self-determination is not a crime in the whole Europe. It's not a crime. Self-defense is not a crime. Man, this time on Ekpa decided to self-defense his people, you called it a crime. How possible is that, Alexander Stub? Discontinue this case so that we still have a little bit of dignity. The world, America has made it easy for you to discontinue this case. America has made it very, very, in fact, Donald Trump has made it very easy for you to discontinue this case. There is no case in all these shenanigans going on in that court. It's not supposed to be. This is a fight against the black race. This is a fight against the freedom of Biafrans. This is a fight to stop what Biafrans are doing. Alexander Stub and your accomplice to this whole crime. Did you not hear a cleric in the north telling you that Christians are infidel? What did they do about that? Absolutely nothing. Did you not see what is going on in Osun State? That somebody can come out and make a pronouncement saying APC has a right to kill on the national TV anybody that is not supporting APC. Alexander Stub, are you not seeing all these things? Are you not seeing the killings in Benue State? Are you not seeing the killings in Enugu State? Alexander Stub, are you not seeing it? Just because you went into bilateral agreement with Nigeria and you feel that it's your right to take away Simon Ekpa. No evidence up to today. Even Sanal Selin of Finland, ambassador from Nigeria, ambassador from Finland to Nigeria, no evidence up to today. Nigeria, when you get in contact with Nigeria wearing a white shirt, they will stain your white shirt with black oil. That is how Nigeria is. And that is what Finland is about to get into today. No case. I thought before that Simon was a criminal, a terrorist. Nothing, absolutely nothing has been found on this man. Why then has he spent a couple of years in prison? Why then is Simon just disturbing us, wasting our time, trying to stop what we're doing? That's why Simon is being detained. That's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be. Alexander Stub, did you not see it? That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in Kenya enjoying his bail. And they went there to kidnap him. Not even in Kenya enjoying his bail. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in his father's house in Afari Beku enjoying the bail that Binta Nyako gave to him. Nigerian government, the aggressors, went there, almost killed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He escaped. And you jailed Simon Ekpa, expecting Biafrans to go and relax, expecting that we are going to go and rest or run away. I don't understand why you did what you did. It is a shame on Finland for what they did. Very shameful, very, very shameful. To collude with a country of particular concern to take away an innocent man. It's a very big shame. Very, very big shame, I can tell you from here. It's shameful. What is happening in Finland is very, very shameful. Dr. Matsanga, I was talking to him the other day. He said this case is very silly. Case is very, very silly. It holds no water. The economic gain of Nigeria with Finland was what happened. There is no other reason why Simon is being detained. Where is TVC channel? Where are those stupid, hopeless non-entities? About 5 of them. Where are they? Oh, the self-acclaimed prime minister was convicted of terrorism. Where are they today? Where the fuck are they? Media that will come and mess up everything. Where there is no war, they will tell you there is war. Where there is no insecurity, they will tell you there are insecurity. And they have no solution to it. Lying upon lies. Calling people names. Because you are being controlled and monitored on what you say. Where are the people who called Simon a content creator? Where are they? People like Ojidi Kobe of Arise Television. Where are you to speak about the evil that Nigeria brought against Prime Minister? Mouth and tweet. Prime Minister is showing them evidence, first-hand evidence. This is caused by the Nigerian state. This one is caused by the Nigerian state. Oh, he tweeted this, he tweeted that. Are you people not ashamed of yourselves? Call yourself Nigeria. Calling that name to yourself, attributing that name to yourself is already a shameful thing. Come into Biafran land. I'm not begging anybody. If you like, stay in Nigeria. That's your problem. That's your business. Nigeria is deflecting day by day. Nobody on this planet Earth can fix Nigeria again. Not even me can fix it. Me cannot fix it. Nobody. As good and as clean as my heart is, I can't fix Nigeria. Not even to talk of P2B. I don't know what is going to look for them. Nobody can fix Nigeria. No, I'm telling you from here, nobody, no human being on this earth can fix Nigeria. Nigeria is broken beyond repair. Nigeria is destroyed beyond mercantilism. Nobody, absolutely no one can fix Nigeria. That is the country that Alexander Stub colluded with. That is the country Alexander Stub went into bilateral agreement with. That is the country that asked Alexander Stub to arrest and jail Simon Ekpa because of their own economic gain. What has that done? Has you people benefited from it? As Nigerians, common citizens benefited from this thing that Nigeria did to Prime Minister? No.
Kojuku, akuna de na why ji ewe position. So you and your zoo government cannot arrange your evidence to Finland. while Simon Ekpa's appeal is ongoing. The only thing unu ga-eme but to go and bring a plane. Actually send their back to Nigeria. Mazi Simon Ekpa abro in Nigeria. Oboe Biafra. So he won't send and go Nigeria. The same way well na send Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. Go put them for Sokoto. Now all of them are the panic for Sokoto. Bola Ahmed Tinubu never do you. Bianco no GCK with all the atrocities again as government in me. Oh ya waka Chukwemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu Nukpogi wine. Nukpogi wine na 2009. One onye nzuzu ndị believe. You are dealing with a lawyer. Yes, I'ma tell you that he's a lawyer. Get ready. Finished government, you guys have downgraded yourself to the last. You have showed the world how you can be manipulated with money. It means that your system is not strong. It means that your system is nothing. See the way USA rejected the bribe and exposed them. That is what you guys are supposed to do. But no, you hijacked your citizen for lies that you know. You finished government, you know that it is a lie. Because of all the promises and the bribe, you guys have been bribed by zoo government. You have collected it and arrest your citizen. And now he's filing for an appeal. Thank God that you guys are responding well.
They will use you, tell you, oh, Prime Minister is your problem. Today, the man is shining. His stars is glowing in the dark. Where is Nigeria? Where is Nigeria? Where is the people who called Simon names? Where are they today? They've gone into hiding. Shameless people. They are very, very, very shameless. I can tell you for free. They're absolutely shameless. They are. Where are they today? Oh, I don't like the way Martin Nandekanu is doing it. Oh, his methodology is. Where are the methodologies today? Where are the people that can do it right? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Just disturbing everybody, wasting everybody's time. People are being slaughtered day by day. To the extent that Davido, Adeleke's brother, Adeleke's son, or is there Adeleke's brother or son? Davido, uncle, is being threatened, a sitting governor. Davido himself is now asking for Trump to come and help his uncle. Oh boy. I don't know how. In fact, that is one thing I keep telling you, that Nigeria knows nothing about international law. They don't know anything. They fear anything. You see documents, now anything documents, Nigeria fears it. Come and defend it. Maybe you brought documents. You brought something against Simon. Come and defend it. They don't see Nigeria. They didn't see Nigeria, did not show face. All they are paying money to the attorney, the prosecutor. They are paying him money, lying to him. Oh, just tell them this one, you will fly. We are a country, we are a nation. Just tell them it's Nigeria, that is government of Nigeria. Government, none of those government officials are here. That's a country Alexander Stub went into ballot. A shameless country. They don't have shame. I thought by now, Finland, Nigerian ambassador would have been here. Finland ambassador would have been in court with the evidence that they gave to her to crucify Simon Ekpa. I thought they would have been here. Every time you see Nigeria talk, they lie to you. Nigeria is an Islamic nation. They are exterminating the Christians in order for Muslims to take over. That is why they can come and tell you that Muslim ticket or nothing. Shameless country. Very shameful indeed. Kidnappers went as far as Kenya to kidnap our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is the country that Alexander Stub went into bilateral agreement with. Have you ever seen such in your life? Which country can come openly and say, oh, we are going into bilateral agreement with Nigeria? Very shameful indeed. Very, very shameful. Now look at, even Alexander, are you not ashamed of what you have done? Alexander Stub, truth to yourself, are you not ashamed on yourself? Are you not ashamed for even colluding with such a country called Nigeria? Which other country in Europe is mentioned? Even United Kingdom, people are waiting to see the reaction. They just kept mute. You want to belong. Finland president, Alexander Stub, want to belong. That is why you went into agreement with Nigeria to take away an innocent. Look at it now. You can't untie what you are tied. They are now looking for sources for evidence where Simon did this, Simon did that, Simon is this. No evidence to show. They are the aggressors. They are still looting money from our resources and paying you to suppress us. And you think we are going to be here and be clapping for you people? The worst or the last thing that you will do is to arrest me and jail me. No problem. But my voice will echo to the top of the ceilings. People must hear my voice. Nigeria is evil. All of you that are in Nigeria, hoping that one day Nigeria will get better, you are a joker. All of you that goes to different churches in Nigeria, they will tell you, pray for Nigeria. All of you, your head is not correct. In this country, nobody remembers to go to church. I can't remember the last time I prayed to God. I pray every day anyways, but I can't remember the last time I went to church. In this country, when you remember say bill day, now no be person go tell you make you go pay, make you go do work, bring money, come, make you take pay your bill. This country, you cannot see anywhere where there is church in this country. You will drive hours before you get to church in this country. But Nigeria, every 5, what is even 5? Every 1 kilometer you drive, 1 kilometer is even every 1.0 kilometer you drive. Church. Holy Ghost fire. Holy Ghost is coming. Holy Ghost has run. Holy Ghost wants to bless you. Holy Ghost blessing. Holy Ghost is flying on top of your head. Those are the kind of names you'll be seeing in Nigeria. No reasonable thing. You can't see them give you factory jobs, good road, good amenities, nothing. To the extent that this country called Nigeria, palliative. During COVID-19, they hid it. The thing was spoiling in their warehouses. What kind of country is that, for crying out loud? And when they talk about terrorism, you call Simon Ekpa. Are you not ashamed of yourself that even after you have helped Finland to grow, that is the stupidity of these people. They help other countries to grow. Even after helping Finland to succeed in jailing Simon, what is the benefit of you? What are your benefits? Nothing. They will tell you, they will ginger you. Simon is a terrorist. To the extent that Aisha Yusuf, very senseless woman. I thought she had sense before. Now that Simon has been jailed, at least Simon, they don't jail him. They're talking rubbish. Something that you don't know. And that is why we come here and tell you, if you don't know anything about the affairs of our Biafran freedom, stay away from it. It is deeper than you think. We are decoding Nigerians' methodology. According to Rufa Yoseni, that they cannot come up. This is one thing about them. They know how to speak big grammars. Come and defend those. No, we don't see them. At least Ruben Abati loves Nigeria so much that he was praying when the Attorney General of Federation of Nigeria called out on National Assembly, or should I say from his office, that Simon has been arrested. Simon has been arrested. And all of them were happy. All of them were happy. All of them were happy. Ruben Abati was carrying this thing in he was very happy that Simon is coming to Nigeria. Where is Christopher Musa today? Nobody here. Nobody. I thought Christopher Musa and all these useless, I don't know how they became general, military general that are terrorizing the whole country. I thought by now they would have gathered evidence. The evidence go long. They carry and they come Finland. None of them will not see them. This country not a shameful. They are very shameless people. Very, very shameless. Absolutely shameless. They are very shameless people. They don't have shame. They don't have shame. No shame. At least even send somebody, delegates from, we are here to defend our country. Simon is the aggressor. These are the documents. These are the reasons. You will not see them. Nigeria is not here. Nigeria is not here. That is a country some of you will be proud of. The world is watching what is going on. Some of you stupid people. Before, when Chigozie said what he said, and I came out, hey, somebody came out and was, I went to, what is it called? X-Handle. Oh, wait, don't worry, we are closing in on me. Don't worry, we are looking for his number. Don't worry, he will still be extradited. Very silly thinking. This is because Nigeria has made you to think that evil is your right. Now, when somebody says anything wrong, it is right to go after that person and unalive that person or jail the person or arrest the person. There are things where you will call the police. If you know when somebody, you don't physically abuse people here. You don't touch anybody in this country. You don't even slap somebody here. Even your child, you don't even touch them. Okay, that they will consider it as an abuse, right? And the law will come after you in that aspect. But when person hold you money now, when somebody hold you money, and this is a written agreement, you can't go to the police. You take the matter to court. Police don't get involved. Police can never get involved. If you go to police, they will tell you, no, this is not their business. It's not their business. You should file it to the normal appropriate authorities. Police don't get involved. There are certain things that police don't get involved in this country. The only thing that police can, if you are physically abusing somebody, police can get involved. But say you and person gets dispute about money or anything, they won't get involved. But in Nigeria, may one big man call police, say this guy, I need him to be, because he stole my money without investigation, they will jail that person. That is why today, the Inspector General of Police of Nigeria placed a murder on a citizen of that country. And the Inspector General of Police is a Yoruba man, and pinned a murder on a guy called Ahmed Tajuddin. Pinned a murder on the guy. Inspector General of Police of your Nigeria. And that is the country that Finland went to get information, evidences from. But your Inspector General of Police pinned murder. Pinned murder. Do you know what is murder? Murder. You unalive, you kill somebody. Please, authority should allow me. That you kill somebody, and then the Inspector General of Police that is meant to protect you, guide you, uphold the laws of the country, now came and pinned murder on you because he's looking for land. There's a land dispute. Do you know what that means? If it's in a sane country, this country where I am, if it's in this United Kingdom, by now, if I don't resign and faces trial head on for not properly investigating that matter. Let me tell us one thing. I don't like let me use Ruben Abati, Rufai Osenis. I don't like the methodology of the person doing the investigation. I don't share the same ideology with him, but what he's doing, sometimes you take the message and throw away the message, and that's what I did here. Inspector, do you know what? One of the high-ranking police officers in Nigeria, before the IG, pinned murder that is meant to uphold equity, fairness, and justice, securing of lives and properties. These 5 things. This same man pinned a murder on an innocent Nigerian. Do you know what Biafrans are suffering? Do you know what Biafrans are suffering? If an Inspector General of Police can pin murder on his own brother, then we are hated in Nigeria, called Biafrans and Ndibo. Do you know what we are going through? That's to tell you that, oh boy, what Mazen Nande Kano and Simon Ekpa is saying is just a simple truth. But what billions of dollars cannot allow you now to reason. Billions of dollars cannot, our oil, our uranium, our californium cannot allow you people to reason. That is why Finland took away Prime Minister. There is no other reason. No other reason whatsoever. And we are still waiting for them. Monday will be the bombshell, which is on the 17th. Anybody that can go to Finland should please do so. We're going to wait for Nigeria. So that it won't be like, I'm the one wasting my time here, talking. Nigeria is evil. If Nigeria has not happened to you, don't pray that Nigeria should happen. I don't pray prayer for my enemies. No. But one thing I'm going to assure Biafrans, that this election, nothing is going to happen in Biafran land. That is the simple truth. We will secure it with every of our might. Let me tell you that one for free.
Okay. I welcome you back. I hope you enjoyed everything from the first message, the second message, the third message, the entertainment that follows it, and then here I am to round up this message because you have already spent lots of data in watching. The message is quite a bit long. So without not wasting much of your time, let us just take one or few comments and then we'll round up. According to Chimampa said, Maziroze, thanks a lot for all you do for your people, Biafrans. We love you. Noroka said, good morning, sir. God bless you as well. Samson Okone said, we appreciate your good work, Rose. Biafra or nothing. Okay, according to Abba say, remain blessed, so sir, you too much. My people, now here we go take a back break. Oh yeah, whatever you have to say over this matter, please drop it at the comment section of this video. Make sure you share, like, comment. Follow us on all of our social media handles, and it shall be well with all of us. Oh yeah, now, catch you later,